Good evening, everyone. This is Santero Balogum coming with another video. I wanted to come with a video this evening to talk about and give illustration of how and I want to put the emphasis on how I put together my money altar. And so this is something that you can use for your personal money altar for your home, your family. But this is also something that you could use for your business. If you are a small business owner, or if you work for a large corporation, but you want help with your business at work, or you're trying to get a promotion or an increase at work, this is something that you can use. And so I'm going to be giving that illustration of how I put together and the things that I utilize for my money altar. And so the first thing I want to say is that you need a space, you need a table. And so you need something. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be something that is elaborate. It just has to be a space dedicated specifically for the purposes of prayer and working to draw money and finances and or promotion in your life. And then the second thing that you need is the different implements, the different things that represent money, that draw money. So the first thing I want to say is, if you look here, I have this candle, and I want to give a shout out to Hoodoo Goddess. She is a practitioner who specifically makes these candles, and she makes an array of other candles that can be used for spiritual purposes. And this is a lucky Buddha. And so basically, I purchased this candle from her, and she shipped out not only this candle, but a number of other candles. And then I have another shipment that's coming from her this week. But this candle is the Lucky Buddha. And as you can see, the Buddha is a large man. He's jolly, and basically it represents the fact that he is abundant. He's abundant in his appearance. He's abundant in his belly. And so the way that most practitioners work is that you rub his belly and you make your petition, and Buddha helps to draw money. And so I'm going to be utilizing this Buddha candle today. And so I'm going to start building the things. Here you're going to see pyrite or pyrite. And basically this is something that represents money. People put this on their altar. People have money in a dish. And basically, you utilize this to help draw money. You put money drawing oils on it, money drawing herbs on it, resins, and put this on your money altar to draw money. A staple that I always use is High John the Conqueror root, because High John the Conqueror root is just that, it conquers. And so what we want to conquer is debt. What we want to conquer is the need to continually have the need for money. We want to conquer the fact of being in lack. And so we utilize High John the Conqueror root. Here you're going to see a piece of black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a stone. It is actually a piece of stone that actually repels negativity. It is a stone. It has the vibrations that can take negative energy and turn it so that it turns it for better. So we want to utilize this because this is representative of the fact that the negativity is the lack. We want that turned so that we have abundance, so that we have a clear flow of money in our lives. Here, I have a piece of a quartz crystal. And if you know anything about quartz crystals, crystals actually amplify anything that you're working on. And so as a result, we want the amplification of money being drawn in our lives. We want that money drawn in. So we're holding the quartz crystal and we're thinking about the fact that we have the need for finances to flow, the need for our finances to be better, the need for not only money for the bill that we have today, but the bill and the bills that we have tomorrow. And here we have malachite. I like this stone a lot. Malachite has some of the same qualities that the black tourmaline has. So it can repel and change negative energy, but it also clears and activates. What we want to clear is the lack. What we want to amplify is the drawing of money. And so we put that on our altars. And just remember this, a note, when you have these stones and you buy them, know what you're working with, know the energy, feel those energies, do some research on these things if you don't know. Now, if you know about the different stones and different herbs and resins when you're working and you're using them in different applications, make sure that you know. But if you don't, do the research, because that's going to make what you're doing better, because you know what you're working with. Here, I have some money drawing herbs and powder that I've made and prepared that I'm going to use here. And then here, I'm giving illustration of bills. We all have bills, no matter if we have enough money to pay them or we don't. That's just a fact of life that we have bills. And so I'm placing the bills on the table. Light bill, Commonwealth Edison, placing that on the table. And down here is when you want to have illustration of the things that you place on your altar for your money altar for. What are you drawing? It could be a picture of a college for your children. It could be a private school that you want your kids to go to, whether they're in college or high school. It could be your bills, as I have illustrated here. It could be the summer vacation that you want. It could be moving into a new home. So you could put the real estate pages, or if you're working with a realtor, you can put that information on your money altar. If you are looking for a new apartment, you can put that on your money altar to help you draw. And basically, once you do that, these are the things you want to meditate on. That's why it's going to be a designated space that you come to meditate. The meditation is going to be to honor the deities and God so that you can draw the money, but also to ignite that place with your intention, ignite that place with your desire, the desire to take care of your family, the desire to take care of yourself, the desire to be able to pay your bills, the desire to be able to send your children to school, pay your tuition off, the desire to have the down payment on your new car, the desire to have enough groceries in the refrigerator and in your cupboard, the desire to do all of these things. And so that's where you come and sit and you meditate and you focus on those things. And then what I like to do is to give thanks, giving thanks to the Creator, giving thanks to God, giving thanks to my deity, saying, thank you for allowing me to be able to come to you and to ask for enough money to live, enough money to enjoy life, enough money so that I'm prosperous and I'm able to do some of the things in life that bring fulfillment. Summer vacations bring fulfillment. Having enough money to send our children to school, to day camp, enough money to pay our light bills. Some of us don't have cable, but would love to have the benefit of enjoyment of watching a movie on demand or whatever that is. So as a result, having that designated space that we work towards is something that we want to do. And so now I'm going to take the money oil. And as I'm placing the money oil on the candle, I'm thinking about, as I said, rubbing it on Buddha's belly, the illustration of he's prosperous. Thinking about what it is that I need, enough money to pay my bills, enough money that my work is prosperous, that it's a benefit to myself and my family, enough money that I have so I can have savings, enough money to do all of these things. These are the things that I'm working towards. These are the things that I'm asking for. And as you rub it, you're infusing that candle with those desires and intention. I need enough, more than enough so that I can take care of myself. Not an abundance where I just have overflow to do crazy things with, but enough that the universe will keep me in the supply of money to be able to take care of myself. And as you see, you can see how his belly is changing. The color is changing. And so again, this candle is the Lucky Buddha candle from Hoodoo Goddess. And I'm going to leave a link in the description so that you can look at her website and not only see this candle, but see all the other candles that she supplies for spiritual uses. And so after you do this for a while and it feels good to you and you feel satisfied, then what you want to do is put the candle back and then just focus and then light it. And as always, I always say use caution when working with candles because it's fire. Never light your candles and leave them unattended. Never leave the home with your candles burning and are gone, especially these type of candles because they burn away. Just monitor them. But what I try to do is every day I light the candle and you can blow it out. If you're one that snuffs them out, snuff the candle out and then come back the next day. Or if you do it every Wednesday, every Friday. When I'm working like this, I try to do it every day. And I come and I sit before the altar and I said, money cometh. Money cometh. And it's an affirmation, but you are using your will to say that money is coming. I'm working towards bringing and drawing money in my life to better myself and my family. And as a result, that money is coming. And it's a faith-driven thing, but you've done the work. And then don't expect it to come in this way or that way. Allow it to come and manifest in the ways that it does. If you get a promotion and you have to work more, that's the intent that you sent out and it was responded to by the universe to give you the promotion. You may get a check in the mail, but that doesn't happen to everyone. You may be inspired with the lottery, but that doesn't happen to everyone. So if it manifests that someone says, hey, if you help me do this, there's a extra $50 in it or $100, and then you're seeing the manifestation of what you work towards. So again, this is just a video that I wanted to bring to give illustration of how to set up a money altar, what to use for the money altar, and the purposes and benefits of what a money altar is in your life. And notoriously, it's been said that a money altar should be somewhere near your front door because close to your door means that It's working to draw money into the door frame and come over the threshold of your home. But if you're not able to put a altar near your door, if you're not able to put a money altar close to the front door, but it's in your bedroom or it's in your library or it's in your basement, visualize the money coming through the threshold into your wallet, into your purse, into that area. So it doesn't have to be that way if you can't do it. If you live with roommates or you have other family members and you're not able, wherever you're able to do it, where the fire and the altar can be safe, away from other people bothering it, because you don't want other people's energy on your altar when you're working to draw things that may not be in the like mind with you. You don't want to mix energies. You want the energy that's drawing, but the energy that draws based on faith. I want to thank you all for watching the video. Please subscribe. More to come. Ache.